Hi, I'm Lisa Clow, and I'm going to be narrating some more of my art journey stories with artwork, as you can see on the wall behind me. Having some tea. Enjoy. Shortly after we got home from the family reunion in September, my niece was born. I went down to Bloomington, Indiana to stay with my brother and his family to help out. For the first time in my life, it is not back to school time for me. I watched the neighborhood high school kids wait for the school bus, but I had to find a job. I signed up with some employment agencies, but they didn't find me anything. One of them had this weird test where I had to put dots inside a page of circles as quickly as I could. They were very excited about my results and wanted to send me on job interviews at warehouses. And I was like, no. Anyway, I finally found a job in an office at some insurance company. The woman who interviewed me was the mother of a boy at my high school. I didn't know that boy very well, but his mom remembered me, and that's probably why I got the job. It's typical, I guess, secretarial stuff, typing, data entry, answering the phone. What's weird is that it reminds me of when I was in fourth grade, and my friend and I would play bank. We would sit at this ping pong table at her house, and our moms would give us stuff like deposit slips, coupons, just papers and office supplies. So we'd set out our papers and staple them together, then unstaple and shuffle them around and restaple them. We pretended to serve customers and answer the phone. So as I'm sitting at my desk, it hits me. Grown-up jobs are just like playing bank. I get out of the house as often as I can, but in suburban Indianapolis, there's no place to go. I go to the mall and wander around. I go to the other mall and wander around. I go through the McDonald's drive-thru and get French fries and dump them out in the bag and eat them as I drive around, listening to the radio, blasting all my favorite songs. But it's not really that much fun all by myself. Sometimes I just walk around our subdivision at night just to walk, to be out of the house. I look up at the stars and think, I need to get the hell out of here. It's 1983. Happy New Year. I'm not very happy working at this office job, going nowhere. But what can I say? It's all I have to do right now. My best friend Jay comes home from college just about every weekend. We spend a lot of time in their little TV room watching MTV, waiting for our favorite bands to come on. I don't have cable at home. We saw something on MTV about this outdoor music festival in California, the US Festival. Wouldn't it be cool if we could go to that? So Jay said, why can't we go? All the way to California by ourselves? Yes. She researched and planned it all out. We would take a Greyhound bus to California, find a hotel nearby. We can save enough money for the tickets to the concerts. We had a meeting with both our sets of parents. You should have seen Mom. She was beside herself that she couldn't argue against all of our detailed plans. She did not want me to go. Her compromise was that she paid for sister number 3 to join us in California. So after this, Jay told her mom she hated it at her college, and her mom suggested she transfer to Atlanta because she'd been there on a summer program, and also her sister lives there. So Jay asked me to go with her, and I said yes. I really want out of Indiana, and I don't want her to go there without me. So I'm going to Atlanta. We're both moving to Atlanta. After California, we're going to go up to Vancouver with my sisters. Then we'll come home, pack up, move to Atlanta. We are out at the US Festival. So we rode a Greyhound bus straight across the country. There were a few surprises, like waking up at 2 a.m. to the driver yelling at us to get off the bus so they can clean it. Anyway, we arrived in San Bernardino and met up with my sister. We took a taxi out to the festival grounds, which are on dirt, like there's no grass or anything, and there's people camping out here. My sister said we should make friends with someone out here and stay with them, but we did not like this idea at all, and not just because of the camping. So we found a hotel. So we're back, and it's day 1. It's New Wave Day, so in excess, flock of seagulls, men at work. This is going to be so awesome. Okay, y'all. Day two, Heavy Metal Day, was something else. So we didn't get up too early. We got there. I don't know what time we got here, but we really just wanted to see Judas Priest. But there are so many people, we couldn't get to the stage area. We couldn't even get near it. All we could see was these big screens. Like the crowd was so big and so packed in there. We heard Ozzy Osbourne begging people to back up. Please, everyone, back up from the stage. Anyway, so we saw Judas Priest on the screens. And then after that, it was like, okay, we've had enough. Let's get out of here. And sister number 3 didn't come with us. She's back at the hotel. So, yeah, we're going to get out of here. We are in Vancouver, Canada. And you aren't going to believe how we got here. So we got back to the hotel and my sister said, I found us a flight. So we packed up, went to the airport, flew to Seattle, and we arrived at night and everything was closed and we didn't know what to do. So there's a taxi out front and my sister went up and asked the driver where the bus station was. And he said, there wouldn't be a bus till the morning and I don't recommend hanging around there at night. And then he asked us, where are you going? And we said, Vancouver. And he said, I'll drive you up there. I'll take you right to your front door. So we took a taxi from SeaTac Airport all the way to Vancouver. He charged us a set rate. I don't know what it was. My sister paid for it, but it might have been like $100 or something. But he had to run the meter and it ran up way more than he charged us. Anyway, so we are in Vancouver. We are having such a good time in Vancouver. We're actually at sister number 2's house in the basement suite. They usually rent it out to a grad student, but no one's living there now, so they're letting us stay down there. We've been exploring Vancouver and going to the beach. We got tattoos. Jay and I both got a tiny bird on the outside of our leg. That was a trip, a little painful, but I've always wanted a tattoo. Anyway, I'm here for my birthday, my 19th birthday, which means I can drink. So we were going to go out bar hopping, and my brother-in-law, sister number 2's husband, purposely sent us to a gay bar where Jay and I cleared the dance floor because I guess they didn't want to dance with us. Anyway, there was a male stripper, but he wasn't performing for us, but it was fun anyway. I love it here so much. We are on our way down to Atlanta. About a month ago, my parents drove Jay and I down here with the camper, haha, to look at apartments, and we ended up renting one in the complex where Jay's sister lives. So we went back home and packed up our stuff. Both our parents gave us dishes and cookware and all kinds of stuff. We put our boxes on a big semi-truck full of shared space. So Jay's dad is driving us down to Atlanta. We got a little bit of stuff with us, but we'll have to wait for the truck to arrive for all the rest of our stuff. When we said goodbye, Mom and Dad stood on the porch, and I was surprised Dad had tears in his eyes. I didn't think he cared. Anyway, we have no furniture, so I guess we'll just sleep on the floor. So we are in Atlanta. We've been exploring the city and exploring our neighborhood. We're on the bus because, of course, we don't have a car. The first time we went outside to catch the bus, we waited an hour and a half. This is not like Vancouver. We've learned about bus schedules. I got another office job, and Jay's transferred to a university here. One of the burners in our stove didn't work, and when we told the landlord, he yelled at us, "You don't got 6 kids, you don't need all 4 burners going at once." So that was that. We also don't use the oven because it's gas and there's a big flame and it scares us. So yeah, we just don't use it. I used to have no idea why anyone would want a Walkman. Like, why do you want to walk around and wear headphones? Can you not live without your music for 5 minutes? So then, this man tried to talk to me at the bus stop and I was like, I need a Walkman. So I went and bought a Walkman and I've been making my own cassette tapes to listen to. So I got my Walkman on my bus commute, and we're settling into Atlanta.